It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. The Red Raiders headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Running inside, it's Turner. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On the stop.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. A strike down, and oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Hits inside, it's Dickey. He's got enough. After 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Rolls right. Fires downfield. Makes the grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. To the air, it's Lacey. Big guy smells it. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The option, he'll keep it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end, crashing down, keeps it himself. Gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of this sport.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
2nd and long here. Looking to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man downfield. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Sets his feet. It's Lacy. Rush right in his face. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Snapped it in the shotgun. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Right side, it's Dickey. At the 35, he's loose. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's Shelton. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Dickey. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moves the pocket. It's Lacy. Gets open down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They're all over it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, first down here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
That's a bad job in pass protection. I almost give the quarterback some credit because I think he knew where he was on the field. He knew he was going to get sacked for a safety. He was doing everything he could to just go down at his own 1-yard line to avoid giving up the 2 points.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Bears will send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. Trying to take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Quick give. It's Dickey. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Good job just to get rid of that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Breaks into the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, it's Turner. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back's got it on the screen. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Danzy. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rush is on. Out wide right, it's Shelton. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Back's got it on the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. They want to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Meadows.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeps it on first down. Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. The sure hands, it's Meadows. To the 10. Tight end trying to get in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And I know, having talked to the quarterback before the game on the field, he was telling me, if I can just get this guy the ball, good things can happen. I think you saw it right there. Nice route, nice catch, but really good job after the catch, too.
And he's in! Touchdown, Red Raiders! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. On the return, it's Smith. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Searching for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Tight end now in motion. Sets his feet. It's Lacey. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Meadows. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Sends it back in motion. The run inside. It's Turner. There he goes. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. With the catch, it's Porter. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They were all over it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Release to the back. Got his man down the middle. At midfield, he's got room. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. That's reeled in. It's Shelton. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he avoids the sack.
That's a play the quarterback just has to get his feet set and then step into his throw. That's a big target he's throwing to. He shouldn't miss that pass, but he did because he was throwing off his back leg.
To the air, it's Lacey. Moving out to the right. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that fourth down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Smith's got it. At the 35, he's got room. Has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Quick step and go. 10. Touchdown, Bears! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely...
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coach...
It's a running room. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the stomping has commenced. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Could not make his way to the corner. 2nd and long here. He'll try the left side. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Split backs here. Changing the routes with his receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Right side, it's Hudson. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And this one is good, and it's been anything but easy for him. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Off play action on 1st down. Fires quickly. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Out wide right, it's Smith. Breaks into the open. The 40, the 30, inside, and he scores! Touchdown, Baylor! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Red Raiders sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Turns it upfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. Fires to the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Right side, it's Meadows. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running inside, it's Dickey. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Makes the grab.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And he makes the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The give. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And the Red Raiders lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Hits inside, it's Turner. Across the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Summers. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Keeps it moving. It's Turner. Across the 25. He's got room. He's finally herded out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look good on the stat sheet, and that's about it, as this one's almost in the books. On the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Just left that ball well short.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off.